the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
3rd and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
They'll meet him this time behind the line.
The Panthers' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
The Packers line up in the pistol. 2nd down and 12. Makes the catch in the open field.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
And Rodgers will hand it off. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Rodgers over to Nelson. The Packers are driving toward the end zone, and they need to come away with 7 right now.
Oh, absolutely. They need 7 to get back into this football game and make this game closer. Once you get inside the 10-yard line, of course, the field is very small. You've got to come up with something different. Can they do it this time?
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Fullback takes the handoff. Coons met after a gain of 3. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
1st and goal. They'll stay on the short run, and it's a touchdown. How important was that touchdown, Phil, after a terrible start to this game, and now moving on to the second quarter and trying to shift control of things?
Yeah, early in the second quarter, and it was an awful start of this football game. You couldn't play any worse as a football team, but when you get a quick score, it just changes everything. It changes the scope of the game, and it changes your confidence.
An extra point is good. The Panthers are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 14-7. And this is Ginn running it out. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Panthers offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Richardson's there that time for the tackle. The Panthers moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. 1st and 10. And Boykin can't hold on that time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Kotchery with the catch.
The Panthers had a nice play designed that time for a nice pickup.
Goal line defense on the field. Newton's got it in the gun. Browns touchdown, Carolina Panthers. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break. And they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Cobb is the return man. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Packers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what.
Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. The Panthers have lit it up today, Phil. Newton's been marching his team up and down the field.
It's been tremendous design by the offensive coaches coming into this game today. They have given their quarterback and wide receivers chances to make plays, and boy, are they taking advantage of it. Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got.
Stewart's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Carolina in the end zone. Touchdown. That's a milestone touchdown pass for him. The 100th of his career. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, you know, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
It's Cobb returning here. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Rodgers back in shotgun formation. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. That's his first reception today.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Second down and 10. Launches it down the field. Intercepted. He's brought down.
Now Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Panthers seeking to make it back-to-back touchdown drives as they take the field here. That's a great balanced offense we're watching here today.
B.J. Raji wraps up the quarterback. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down here. Olsen's got the catch and the first. The Panthers have relied on very good play out of their tight end position so far. Olsen's been a focal point for this offense here in the first half.
Anytime you have a tight end with talent, you want to get them involved in the passing game. You know why? Because it's a mismatch. You're going against linebackers, safeties, guys who are not as athletic as they are.
How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Newton's completed his last 6 passes. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Packers have been flat out handled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 35-7. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Packers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Mercifully, the first half has come to an end. We have a blowout on our hands here today. Larry is coming up with some very one-sided highlights.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Panthers are dominating, and a big reason why is the passing attack. The Packers secondary will need to step it up in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Third down from the 28. Newton's gonna find his mark. Same drive. The catch is made in double coverage. And after the short pass, he'll score. The Panthers with the early advantage. Packers have it midway through the first. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Panthers defense comes away with the turnover. Offense now with the shot after the pick. The quick pass and completion is made. And after the short pass, he'll score. That puts them on top by 14. Down to early in the second quarter. Boykins the target on the quick pass, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 60. Same drive. Brown's found on the quick pass, and after the short pass, he'll score. That puts them on top by 14. Now midway through the second. Rodgers under fire and will throw the pick. Panthers defense gets off the field with the turnover. Now following the pick, Cotchery's the target on the sideline throw. And that's a house call. Panthers up now by 21. Packers have it midway through the second. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Coleman's is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. After the INT, offense comes out now. The catch will be made in double coverage, and it leads to a touchdown. Panthers up now by 28. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Bank of America Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Cobb is the return man. Gets out past the 20 and brought down the 24. The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
1st and 10. And straight ahead, Lacy.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Rodgers alone in the backfield. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Rodgers is going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
Scanning the field. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Packers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. It'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
2nd and 10. Jonathan Stewart with the football. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Jumps up and hauls it in.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Looking at every option, and it's complete to Kotchery.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 2 on that play. Throws the pass. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
I'll say this, when you're in a situation like this, 3rd and long, when you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And well, I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
And incomplete as Olsen can't hold on.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Cobb with a chance to return this one. Tackled at the 29-yard line. And a run back of about 5. The Panthers defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but, hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
First down at the 29. Going for the home run. Hauls it in deep down the middle. Mark him down for another reception.
Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play. That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
The Packers lined up, bunch formation. They'll run it here. And gains about 1.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and 5. Going for the deep ball. Crosby now lined up for the field goal attempt. Going to be a penalty here.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't do that. 15 yards for roughing the kicker.
These special teams, they work on it constantly. Make sure you take the proper angle that gives you a chance to block the football but not rough the kicker. Terrible job that time of the defense.
And now Rodgers will give himself up.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
The defense gets a sack. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Reaches out and grabs it. Rodgers brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Lacy takes the hit, and he's brought down.
The Packers that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
First down and 10. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Gains 17. 3rd catch today so far. The Panthers are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great. But today, they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating year for this offense. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Stewart lined up as the single back. Stewart's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. Peppers, the one who made the big stop.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Panthers from the 27. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
The Panthers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Cobb. He'll run back this punt. And that's Tillman in on the stop. That return's good for about 13. The Packers taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession. Passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on 4th down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in him. You know, that old coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. The Panthers at the line. Dime package. 2nd and short. Rodgers off the mark that time. The Packers have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun. There's a flag right there.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Scans the field. Pass is intercepted. The Panthers counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Webb's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when the offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence. Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Clinton Dix there to take him down.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
Webb's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Panthers have it at the 44. Bites off the hit. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
The Panthers take it from the 38. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
3rd and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that 1st down.
They'll mark him at the 28.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Well, this is another